Hi, my name is Bridget Sklama, and this channel is Beauty Goddess Bridget on YouTube. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're not new, then you already know the insanity that can ensue, like stuff falling down and just in general minor disasters that seem to plague me, whether I'm live or, whatever I'm doing here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than most of my videos. Today's it is a collaboration video with Angie of 4F Beauty. And if you have not ever seen her or any of her videos, I highly recommend going to her. She has a very soft voice. She is very good at what she does. She is primarily a teaching channel, but every so often she does these collaborations, and this is one that she came up with. And what we do is she sent me a bunch of pictures, and I could choose one picture out of the bunch in order to do for this challenge. And the rules are pretty simple. The rules are that you can only use the colors that you can see in the picture to create your look. You can't add more colors. You can't do anything outside of that. Only what you can see in the picture. And of course, I give Angie all the credit and kudos for this because I've seen several of the videos and challenges that she's done, and it's absolutely great. And this is from her creative mind, and so I am honored that she and I could work out this challenge. And the picture, I put it up on my Facebook page, and I will try to see if I can stick it in the thumbnail here. Is the Aurora Borealis, and it's a really pretty, beautiful picture that captures the beauty of the Borealis. And I've always been kind of a fan of the Borealis anyway. And I live too far south to have ever really seen it in its all of its glory, except on, you know, a YouTube channel or something. So yeah, that's where when I travel, that's usually how I go is through YouTube. I do have some really cute earrings on. A Ouija pointer. I thought it was cute. I thought they were cute. My husband got them for me at like a trade show a couple of weeks back. So he also got me some little skeletons, and he's always picking me up stuff that I can use either for my looks here or for uh, shows or something later down the road. And by shows I mean trade shows. Thanks, Athena. That was our service dog at training who decided to take a shortcut, and she messed with my ring light. Yeah, that's all I need is more of that in my life. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen here. Um, if you don't know anything about me, as I said, my name is Bridget Sklama. I live in Lawton, Oklahoma. Um, there's really not a whole lot to tell you about me except that I'm 60 years old. I love color. I love wearing color. And I'm not afraid to try something. And I've even done some things live on Facebook, some looks that were epic fails. But I did them anyway, and I left them up because people need to see that you know I'm human. I make mistakes. I have screw ups. I have epic fails just like anybody, and it's okay because with makeup, it washes off. Please, what's not to like about that? But anyway, in this Aurora Borealis picture, hopefully I'll get it set up on the thumbnail. I've got 5 palettes up here with colors that I'm going to be using. And so let me go ahead and get started by putting down my eye primer because, eye primer. Got to have eye base. And the primer that I choose is Natasha Denona. I've got mine in medium. I think it comes in a light and dark. I chose medium because I'm not exactly super pale milk white, but I'm also not too terribly dark either. So I figured, medium would probably be all right. And for the most part, it does okay. It's a little dark, but we're coming up on the end of summer, and it's actually starting to be a pretty good match. So welcome to my world on that. And my wet, dry shadow brush that has no company name or anything with it. Yeah, Another one of my things. I've had this particular brush for I don't know how long. I don't know when I got it. I don't know what I got it with. Did I just buy it by itself at Walmart? I don't know. I suspect that I got it with some Wet n Wild product, because as long as I've had this, that would have been a distinct possibility. But I don't know that for sure, so I'm not going to say it is, I'm not going to say it isn't, I'm going to say it's possible. And we'll just let it kind of free float from there. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm not taking any under my eyes, even if I do a little bit of color under my eyes, it's because I've already got foundation on. And foundation and under eye concealer and things like that can kind of already work as a bit of a base primer to start with. And so, here we go. I think I'm going to start with this really, really deep, deep, deep blue, which is kind of like there's a mountain shadowy thing in there. And this is from Ivette Beauty, and the color name is Royal Blueberry. I don't know if it's still available. I got 3 colors, and I know one of them isn't available anymore. So I just can't remember which one's not available anymore. But I can tell you this, that these things are exceptionally heavily pigmented, and a little bit goes an exceptionally long way. So this little cup is probably going to last me till the end of my days. As you can see, look how heavy that's pigmented there. But this is kind of like the sky, maybe, unless I can get it to blend out really good. The sky is kind of a really, really super dark blue that fades into a black. It's on the picture, so we'll see. But Angie's got a voice that's very, very calming. She does a lot of ASMR, ASMR type recordings, where if you just listen to the sound of her voice, it can relax you, it can calm you down. I know that she is currently in possible negotiations to be the reader for a book that may be on like CD, audiobook, that she may be the voice behind that. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if she'll talk about that on her thing or not. This is something that's been in the works for a while, so it's not like she talks about it too much anymore, where she used to talk about it frequently. So I think this is a gorgeous color. It's a beautiful, beautiful color, and it blends very, very easily. And like I said, this one is Ivette Beauty, and I highly recommend that you go check them out. She has new stuff coming out all the time. I just, like I said, I don't know if this particular color is available anymore, which is kind of sad. If I had known that she was going to discontinue one of the colors, I would have bought more of it at the time, but I didn't know. You know, when you first buy something for the first time with a company, you don't know if you're going to like the colors, you don't know if you're going to like the formula, you don't know if you're going to, if it's going to be something you can work with or not. A lot of times it's a crapshoot, And so here, ooh, let's see. Yeah, here we go. The colors come along very nicely, very, very nicely. I will, of course, be upping, going back and forth trying to make it look mostly symmetrical. I'm not really very good at that all the time. I'm really not. It's just a little bit darker on this side. Maybe it's just the Natasha Denona base is a little bit smoother in that area or something. I think that's looking pretty good so far. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below. Anyway, this blue, again, is called Royal Blueberry. I believe that's it. Royal Blueberry from Ivette Beauty. IvetteBeauty.com. And I will have that in the comments. I'll have all the links and everything down there. Now, for the next color, I think I am going to go into Pistachio, the Sweet Shop bubblegum. I will get to the pistachio one, which I love pistachio one. I will get to that in just a minute. And I think for this one, I think I am going to use bubbles. This one right here, just a little bit. And then we'll use, I don't know, maybe blueberry. There we go. Get just a little bit more. And I will do a gradient on it, upward. Oh, little wisps of hair drive me nuts. Okay. And now, oops, we will go to pistachio palette because there's lots of green in that. Yeah, there is. And I'm going to start with using this little really thin brush right here, which has been, it's a Morphe brush. I don't know if it has a particular like name, like flat shader or anything, but I do know that I like it. And I do know that it's really, really good for like shimmers. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to take this one up, and then I will take, I think, Treat. So these two right here are going to be the ones I'm going to use. And I'm going to take them, I'm going to take Treat along here. And then, I don't know, I'll figure out something to put in the corner. And then we'll see what it looks like and then go from there. Yeah, probably should, yeah, let's start with the lighter. This is a Prime Plus. I think I got mine on, I think it was Amazon. That's where I got that. And it's just a nice way to kind of wet the brush just a little bit. You don't want to stick a wet brush into your palette because if you do, then you run the risk of hard panning. And hard panning just makes it useless, pretty much. Oh, that's the light one. Oh yeah, that's a pretty color right there. What do you guys think? Got kind of that iridescent, kind of eerie glow, like what you would expect from the aurora. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is that beautiful? Beautiful? Looks pretty good over here. How it looks on there, I don't know. But from where I'm sitting, yeah, my mirror looks pretty good. So, let's go to the other side. And I think there's enough on there that I don't have to worry about it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Very iridescent look to it. What's not to like about that? It's a beautiful color. It's actually prettier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's do. It doesn't have quite such sharp, harsh lines there. Okay, and now use our jeans to clean our brush just a little bit here. And then we'll go into treat right here for here. Same brush. I think I rather like that. That's a good color. And it's just light enough that you can actually see the differentiation between the green and the blue. And these colors, none of them are exactly too bright, but we do have shimmers. We do have some fun colors. I could go for yellow or orange or really, really bright colors, but I'm going to keep it to the more mysterious colors of the aurora. What do you guys think? I'm really digging that. Then I think for underneath there is a little bit of purple, purpley pinkish, purpley whatever color. So I think we're going to go into this, oh, not this one. I thought it was cotton candy. Well, alrighty then. Let's go with this one. Yeah. The trendy in Tokyo. We'll just call it done. Okay, the trendy in Tokyo palette. We have all these colors here, and I think for underneath, I think I'm gonna go with maybe this color here. It's anime. I think I'll use that one, and that one's gonna go. It's just an Avon brush, and it's a flat shader. I think it's called flat shader. Just an eyeshadow brush, it says. So I may have to change to a different one, but there is a little bit of like pinkish, purpley, magenta-ish color in the picture. Some kind of, looks like some kind of tree or bush. I like it. I think that's all right. Now then, flat shader. And I think for the flat shader, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this kind of neon green, wasabi. It's also a color it's in there. That one I'm going to do on top of this one. Oh, geez, my allergies. My allergies. And then I think I'm going to add just a little extra of this wasabi color here on the top. Ooh, look how bright that is up there. That's what I'm saying, you know, and if I don't like the color in the end, it washes off. I've seen some people create some pretty darn crazy looks too. And I mean, I'm just gonna say kind of crazy looks, but I love them anyway because, you know, they're having a good time. They're trying. They're doing what they want to do, what they love to do. And what's not to love about that? Oh yes. One moment. When Athena knocked over our service dog in training, knocked over my light, she also knocked a couple of things off, and this was one of those things. Oh, my plastic protectors for my bubblegum palette. try to keep things a little bit okay. Try to keep them from getting too smashed into each other. Oops. One ended up on the floor. Now we just hope that she doesn't like walk all over it or something. All right, now for finishing touches, we will start with this is BH liquid liner. I think this is the one that came in the Chinese Zodiac packaging. I think that's this one. I think that's, and it is a felt tip liner. It's not my favorite, but there's worse. Now, if I can get the picture to upload as the thumbnail, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would tell me that I did or did not capture the spirit of photograph. And that's what P.I.C. is. The Pick Challenge, P.I.C.C. Photo Inspired Colors Collaboration. And again, this is Angie with 4F Beauty. This is her baby, if you would. She's the creator of this particular format. And so I'm giving her a bunch of kudos for that because I really, really like it. She also does, what are some other ones that she's done besides, oops. Well, okay. We'll call this little mess up right here with the eyeliner like a comet's tail. Something through the night sky. Yeah, that'll do it. A meteorite streaking through the night sky. Yeah, that sounds good. But she's also done palette bingos where the two or more persons collaborating say that they've all got the same palette, and then they choose, someone does a random generator and say 4 or 5 colors off of that, and you have to use those colors in your look. And it's just fun to see how different people can have the same colors, the same exact colors out of the same exact palettes, and come up with such vastly, vastly different looks. It's always interesting. I like to just see how people do those kinds of, creations. It's interesting to me. I don't know if fascinating is necessarily the best word, but now most of you know that I sell Younique. This is a Younique eyeliner pencil in, I think it's Perfect is the color. Yeah, Perfect, which is black. That's going on my waterline. I'm not going to do false lashes today, just because sometimes the glue irritates my eyes, and I don't want to have to deal with that right now. Just saying. So we'll do this instead. It's sometimes hard to see when I'm doing this side because I'm not as good with my left hand as my right hand in this endeavor. I am pretty much ambidextrous, but when it comes to applying makeup, drawing a line, not so much. Applying the eyeshadow, yeah, I could do it probably either hand pretty easily, but not that. And then we have Fenty Beauty, and this one is the full frontal in black. I got this in a BoxyCharm box, I believe. I don't think it'd be Ipsy, but I think it was Boxy. May have been Big Box. it's not a bad mascara. Is it the best mascara I've ever used? Yeah, no. Is it the worst? No. Really, mascara is just kind of mascara to me. I don't see much difference between them. There are some that have some differences, like Younique's 4D mascara. You can actually see a difference when you're using that. But everybody was raving on the Epic mascara from Younique, and I was like, I couldn't see what the big deal was. It just didn't seem to have the whatever that I needed. So, yeah, there was that. But I will say, since I've started doing makeup on a more regular basis again, uh, my lashes seem to be really growing, which, okay, yeah. We're going to have lots of uh, random travelers through this eyelid, through the look. Yeah, okay. As I was saying, it just seemed like my eyelashes have really started to grow. And it's just been odd because before I had very minimal lashes. They weren't very long, they weren't very full. They were pretty crappy, actually. But now they seem to be more normal, for lack of a better word. Yeah, more normal. Alright, so that was the Fenty Beautiful Frontal Mascara. And this is a Juvia's Place lip liner. Oh, she's just begging for whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's what she's begging for.
What, cake? Oh, God.
Funnel cake balls. Your husband, when he's building.
Yeah, funnel cake balls.
That just sounds wrong.
That does sound wrong.
I didn't make up the advertising.
I know. But you were having a lot of fun with it.
Looks pretty.
Which part?
The way everything blends does look like you've got an Aurora Borealis on eyes.
It does look like Aurora. Okay. My housemate here, Felissa, she says that it's looking pretty darn good.
It does look good. Oh, it's on my forehead.
That was Felissa. Say hi.
Hey. No makeup.
Hmm.
The vacuum cleaner for any crumbs that Dad may drop.
I really like their lip pencil. It's really, really good. And then this is Too Faced Melted Matte. And this color is Queen Bee. Now that's the color I'm going to use for my lips because this is the closest thing I had to something in that photograph. That's not saying a whole lot. What do you guys think of that color? Yeah, for a nude, it's not too bad. I'm not big on nudes. Give it a couple of minutes to dry down, and then I'm going to try this. This is a new color that I've got. New, it's not. It's new to me. New color that I got from Wet n Wild, and it's called Sagittarius, and it is a lip gloss, and I don't know if you can see, but it's real sparkly. So for lip gloss, we're going to see if it'll bling these up. I've got a metallic one from, I think it's Too Faced, that, yeah, I mean, it works really, really, really well. A little too well, maybe? Just saying. But, oops. Let's see what this looks like. Hopefully it's, is that dried? That's pretty dry. Okay. That is dried down, so let's give this a whirl. Oh, I don't know if you can see. You guys see that? Where it's kind of sparkly? I don't know if you can or not. Alright, here we go. Oh, I like that. So, what do you think? Does this look like the Aurora Borealis? I would hope so. Took me long enough to get here, didn't it? Again, I use the Sweet Shop Pistachio palette, the Sweet Shop Bubblegum palette, a little bit of Trendy in Tokyo, and then the lip colors and then my basic face colors. So, what do you think? Something that you would like to try? Well, any greens and blues and really shimmery colors will get you there. A big heartfelt thanks to Angie for doing this collab with me, and many heartfelt thanks to all of you who do watch. Those of you that come from Angie's page, please drop me a hello, and you know, hey, I'm from Angie's page. Nice to meet you, and I will look forward to seeing you on more of my videos here. Mwah. Bye.